Hello, everyone. Welcome to today. We're going to get flowy with it today. Still, though, have your props around so that you can use them later. We'll start standing, coming to the top of the mat with the feet hip distance apart. Circle your arms, breathe in through your nose. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Inhale, circle. Exhale to the heart. One more like that, around and up. And to the heart. Circle around and up. Smooth out the movement. Right hand comes down, left hand reaches to the right. Nice easy side bend. Keep your chest open to the wall in front of you. Inhale, center. Exhale over to the left side, left hand down, right hand reaches over. You can slide your hips a bit to the right. Inhale, center. Over to the right, exhale, maybe look down as you reach your fingertips toward the outer knee. Inhale, up. Strong in the legs, exhale to the left. Press your right foot down. Feel your right shoulder peel back. One more each side, center. Over to the right. Center. Over to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Hinge at the hips, fold forward. Fingertips come down to the mat. Inhale, gaze forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms and just walk into downward dog. So just walk the feet back to down dog. Find the action of pulling your hips out of your armpits. Anchoring down in through the index knuckle and thumb knuckles. Straighten your arms. You feel your forearms draw toward each other isometrically. You feel your humerus bones slide into the shoulder sockets as you squeeze. You feel your hips pull away to the wall behind you as your navel pulls in. Find the lift, length down your legs, your heels anchor toward the ground if available, and you engage through your quadriceps. Find the space that unfolds today. Look forward, breathe in, and walk your feet up to your hands as you breathe out. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, stand up. Circle your arms, breath in. Hands to the heart, breath out. Close your eyes for a moment here. Check in with your breath, your heart rate, and your mind. Set an intention for your practice today. Perhaps something that you're moving through in life. Maybe you need a little extra fire under your butt moving forward, or maybe you need the opposite and you need to practice letting go of spaces that have been holding on. Whatever it is, get your intention clear. Breathe in, circle the arms. Breathe out, hands to the heart. Two more, circle around and up. To the heart. Breath in and out of the nose. Open those lungs. And fold forward as you exhale, hinge at the hips. Fingertips come down to the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Breath out. Plant your palms. Walk yourself into downward dog. Breathe in to plank. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Feel your navel draw in. Slide your elbows back as your whole body lowers down to the mat, one straight line. Untuck your toes and reach the toes back so you can hover your legs. Float the chest up, cobra, but with the legs floating, so it's a modified locust pose. And nice and easy, let your feet come down, press yourself up a little deeper, cobra. Draw belly in to hinge the hips back. Tuck the toes, lift into downward dog. Breathe in, look to the hands. Breathe out, walk forward. Halfway lift, breath in. And we'll fold, breathing out. So bend your knees, let your belly rest on your thighs. Bring your arms behind your legs, fingers point down to the heels. Slide the fingers down and underneath your heels. Lift up on your heels with your fingers as your head drops. Lift your hips up as your forehead comes closer to your shins. Shoulders away from the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. One more time. Breathe in. And out. Release your fingers. Halfway lift, breath in. And breath out. Come all the way up, bending your knees, reach the fingers up to the ceiling, lengthen the legs, reach back, hands to the heart. Okay. Look down to your feet and make sure again that they're hip distance apart. Keep them nice and strong. Sweep the fingers up as you sit the hips back in the chair that's not there. So hips slide back so the knees can come over top of the ankles. Pull your thumbs back to lift your chest. Yeah. Hands to the heart. Without moving your legs, rotate to the right. So slide your left elbow outside your right knee and keep the knees level. They'll want to shift. So just keep them level and find that isometric squeeze. You're gently pressing outward. Come back to center, breath in. And over to the left, breath out. So right elbow outside the left knee, press the palms together. Keep the knees balanced, press weight into the heels. Contain the core as best as you can. Come back to center. Reach the fingers up and back. And next exhale, fold forward. Fingertips to the mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, walk to downward dog. Breathe into plank. Lower down, one straight line. Come all the way down to the mat. Float your legs up. Plant your palms under your shoulders and then slide them back under your elbows. Start to lift the chest up so you're practicing locust. Then lower your feet down and press up to an extended cobra. Hips pull back. Tuck your toes. Downward dog. Knees and hips up. Breath in, breath out. Look forward, breath in. Walk the feet to the hands, breath out. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, sit in the chair that's not there. Sweep your fingers up, breath in. Breath out, Tadasana, straighten the legs, hands to the heart. Pause here for a moment. Close the eyes. Remind yourself of your intention. Check in with your breathing, check in with your heart. Circle the arms, blink open the eyes as you gaze up. And as you exhale, hands come down through heart center and sit in the chair. So hands are at heart center for this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Step your right foot back. Reach your fingers up. Exhale, twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Lift your back heel as best as you can, and then exalt the position. So left hand to the back of the right leg, right fingers reach back. Keep the left hip in line with the left knee. And then start to look forward. Let's reach the hands up. Step back to your chair pose, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Breathe in. Left foot steps back. Breathe out. Lift the fingers up. Crescent pose. Find the lift in your back heel. Rotate to the right. Left hand forward, right hand back. Squeeze through your legs. Right hand to the back of left thigh. Left hand reaches back long and strong. Come back to crescent, facing forward. Step to chair, hands to the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out, straighten the legs, stand up. Circle the arms, breath in. Hands to the heart, fold forward. Halfway lift. Breath out, plant the palms, walk to down dog. Shift to plank. Lower down one straight line. Float the legs, float the chest. Lower the legs, lift the chest a little higher. Hips shift back, downward dog. Breath in and out. Looking forward, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Flat back. Stand up. Circle the arms. Hands to the heart. Pause here. Check in with your ujjayi breath if you can. So breath in and out of the nose, gentle constriction through the back of the throat on your exhales, allowing the body temperature to rise a little bit as we continue to build some heat. Look down to your feet and come into Samastitihi. So big toes touch, heels are a couple inches apart. Next breath in, hands reach up, sit in the chair. Your inner knees come together, your inner thighs touch. You stay strong as your thumbs pull back. Now we're doing 10 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fabulous. Hands down through heart center. Stay in your chair. Rotate to the right. So left elbow outside right knee. Find that space of really opening your chest. Press into the palms. Strong through the legs. The left foot floats back in a lunge. Press into the toes. Upper body slides up. We come into the exalted revolved crescent. Right hand to the back of the left leg. Left hand reaches up and back. Chest rotates to the right. Lift the back heel. Fabulous. Come forward into crescent. And exhale back into your twist. Left elbow outside the right leg. Step your left foot forward, you're back in your twisted chair. Inhale, fingers up, center. Exhale, over to the left. So right elbow outside left knee, and take your time. Plant the palms, really find that rotation. Your hips slide back to keep the balance in the heels. Right foot slides back. You're in a lunge. Squeeze the legs together. Upper body floats up. Right hand reaches up and back as the left hand slides to the back of the leg. Your chest naturally will open over to the left. And then lift your back heel. Maybe rotate a little more. Breathe in and out. Let's come to crescent. Both hands forward and up. Then back to the twist. Right elbow outside left knee. Back to chair, right foot steps forward. Fingers forward and up, breath in. Breath out, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the legs. Exhale, plant the palms. This time walk to plank. Lower down. Modified locust. Extended cobra. Downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Step your big toes to touch in your down dog. Right foot sweeps up and back. Knee comes into the nose. Then we step the right foot over to the left and land your left heel down. So pivot your left heel down into a warrior. Yeah. And then we're just coming back up so the left heel lifts. Right toes float back up. Knee to nose. Left heel drops. Right foot steps through. Left hand can reach up. Left hand down. Back heel lifts. Right foot up. One more time. Knee comes in. Back heel drops. Step your right foot over to the left. Left hand up. Open, open, open. Enjoy all that strengthening space. And the left hand comes down. Lift all the way up, 3-limb dog. Then bend your right knee to open your right hip so the right knee faces the ceiling. And keep pushing your right hand down. Just enjoy that stretch. And the toes come back down to the mat. Left foot up, breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. Back heel pivots down and just step the left foot over to the right. So we're keeping the hand down to start. Then come back up. Left toes to the ceiling. Left knee pulls in. We drop the right heel. Left foot steps to the right. And you can reach the right fingers up. Right hand down. Pivot the back heel. Back to 3-limb dog. One more time like that. Knee to nose. Pivot. Open up. Fallen triangle. Back to 3-limb dog. Left knee bends. And just open the left hip as the knee shines to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Left foot lands down. Look forward. Walk forward. Halfway lift. And fold. So belly is on the thighs here. Arms once again wrap around the backs of the legs. Slide your fingers down and underneath your heels. Inhale, gaze just ahead of the toes. As you exhale, look at your shins, pull up on your heels. Let your head relax, feel your belly pull in and your hips lift. Breath in and out of the nose. Release. Flat back inhale. Stand up, exhale. Circle the arms, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Beautiful. All right. From here, step back to your Samastitihi. Sit back in your chair. Hands are at heart center. Navel draws in as the hips slide back. Beautiful. So now from here, we'll straighten the legs for a moment as we reach the arms up and lift the right leg up. Cross it over the left and sit down. Then lift up again. Right knee lifts up. Exhale, sit to cross it over. One more time. Lift it up. And sit to cross it over. Sit back in your chair. Maybe the toes tuck around back. As you prepare for Garudasana, eagle pose, you can bring the elbows out to the sides and cross left elbow under the right one. As they cross through center, palms can meet, or you can make fists. Navel draws in. You can bow forward in your nesting eagle. Now from here, we undo the right leg and send it back to warrior 3 with eagle arms. Now we release the fingers to the mat. Press your left foot down to reach your right toes up in a standing split warm up. And right foot steps forward beside the left. Find Samastitihi. Sitting down in the chair, hands reach up. Hands to the heart. Straighten the legs, left leg lifts up. Exhale, sit into the right side, left leg crosses over right leg. Lift up, straighten right leg, sit down. Inhale, up. And one more time, exhale, down. Nice and deep into your chair. You can feel the hips pull back, maybe the left toes curl around the shin, maybe not. Arms out in a cactus, the right one slides under the left as we come through center. Palms can meet or make fists. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs, shoulders down, and maybe fold. Breathe in, breathe out. Left leg reaches back to your warrior 3. Right leg lengthens. Fingers release down. Push into the right foot to lift the left toes up. Just stay nice and easy here. Left foot comes forward beside the right. Big toes meet. Halfway lift. Sit in the chair. Fingers sweep up. And exhale. Straighten the legs. Hands down, heart center. Inhale, circle the arms. Hands to the heart. Let it go. 2 more. One more. Relax the hands, relax the arms. Step your feet to hip distance apart. Circle the arms here. Gaze upward and fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Breath out, plant the palms, walk to plank. Lower down one straight line. Float the legs and the chest. Lower the legs, lift the chest a little higher. And this time we'll come back into child's pose. So just bring your bum to your heels. Let your forehead land down for a moment. Rock your head side to side. Enjoy that lovely bit of heat moving through the body. Okay, let's come up to table and just work a few rounds of cat-cow here. So follow your breath, move through your spine. Notice the mobility through your hips and shoulders. Notice any spaces that might feel a little bit stuck. Next time you're in your cat pose, just hold. Press into the hands, tuck your toes, float up to downward dog from there. Relax your head, breathe in, breathe out. Look toward the hands. Walk or hop the feet wider than the hands. So coming forward and sit into your malasana or your deep squat. Elbows to the inner thighs or inner knees, palms come together. Open your heart. Breath in, breath out. Imagine like you're leaning into a wall. Beautiful. Release. Let your fingers come down and just edge your feet in so that you're in a squat and your heels are lifted, but your legs are together now. And you might want to be like halfway down your mat if you're not already there. So you keep facing forward, but now bring your knees to face over to the left. So you might need to lift your hands in order for that movement to happen. Your knees are facing the left, and look at what happens. You've got a nice straight line on the outer right thigh, and that lines up with your elbows, yeah? So let's plant the palms down. They're as wide as the shoulders. Now what we want to think about here is your chest pulling over to the right as your knees pull over to the left. So that's what gives us the muscular awareness for our twist. And notice all the space that just created. Now from here you could stay, or you could lift up through your hips, draw your heart to the front of your mat to lay your outer right thigh onto your triceps. The feet might float up. You might lengthen the legs, left leg back, right toes over to the left. And bring the knees back in and come back to your squat. Bring the knees forward. And we'll do the other side. So now knees face over to the right. And create your setup, right? So we know what's happening with the outer left thigh. You can squeeze the legs. Now get active as you bring the chest toward the left. Plant the palms. Actively bring the knees to the right. Notice all the strength in your twist. Then the chest slides forward. Maybe the weight lands on the outer, or onto the triceps rather. And maybe you can play with lengthening the legs. Breathe. Bring the legs back in. Come back to your squat. Bring the knees to face forward. Lift the hips, come into forward fold. Grab onto opposite elbows, or just kind of cross the hands behind the triceps and in front like you're crossing your arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Release through the hands. Look forward and just walk your hands forward and your feet back so you can come into down dog. And shift plank. Lower down one straight line all the way to the ground. Lift up to that modified locust. And cobra to down dog. Hips up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's look forward, breath in, and hop or walk the feet up to the hands, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Stand up, exhale. Circle the arms, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Close the eyes for a moment. Notice how you're feeling here. Okay. Let's relax the arms down for this one and step back on your mat. Okay, so from here, Samastitihi. Sit in your chair. Let the hands just sweep up, sit in your chair. Straighten the legs, your right leg floats up. Right leg crosses over left. Beautiful. Now stay here. If available, start to bring your fingers forward and down. Okay, so this is where some decisions have to happen. You might stay right here the whole time. If available, you pivot your left toes over to the left. Ooh, so that's a big move. If you get there and you're a-okay, now you can work on planting your palms. And the outer right thigh, look where it can land. And you can come out into your side crane again. And come back, cross the leg, left foot lands down. We walk the hands back. Let the toes face forward. Come back up and undo. Ha! Not so easy, hey? Let's shake it out. Come back to Samastitihi because we got to try the other side. And then we can get down into our therapeutic stuff. Chair pose. Stand up, left leg floats. And left leg crosses over as we sit back down. So we make our choices. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we can practice letting the fingertips touch toward the ground. This is a huge move. And then see what happens from there. The toes, the right toes, of course, can pivot over to the right. Then you work on your hands coming toward the mat, and you need to bend into your right knee to accommodate the movement. Your heel might be off the ground. It's not a pretty entry all the time, you know? So eventually maybe you can slide the outer left thigh down onto your triceps. And you could perhaps unfurl the legs again. Tuck them back in. Right foot comes down. You pick yourself up. Rotate the toes forward. Come back to your eagle legs and undo. Shake it out. Circle the arms. Let it go. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Breathe out, walk into your plank, hands forward, feet back. Lower down all the way. Locust. Cobra. Child's pose. Breath in and out of the nose. Breathe into your low back. And let it go. Breathe into your mid back. And let it go. And breathe into your upper back. And let it go. Inhale, come up to your table. Exhale, let's place the elbows down on the mat. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. Palms are flat. Tuck your toes to lift the knees and hips and just walk the feet into your dolphin pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend your knees into your chest. Slide your hips back. Breathe in, lift your hips. Breathe out, bend the knees. Lower the hips down a little. Inhale, lift up. 3 more. Follow your breath. Work that gunk out of the upper back. Beautiful. 1 more time. Bend the knees. Lift the hips. Nice. Lower the knees all the way down. Roll up to seated on your shins. Awesome. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. Let's bring the hands to the thighs. Let the shoulders just relax. Close the eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. So let's get into the upper back again. Forearms come forward and down on the mat, elbows under the shoulders. We tuck the toes. Okay, so this time step your big toes to touch. Bend your knees so you feel your belly on your thighs, your bum moves back. Now from this position, inch your toes just a little closer to your face. Then lift up your hips. Now bend the knees. The right leg reaches up and back. Lengthen the left leg. Bend the left knee, bring your right knee into the chest. Do that 2 more times. Right leg reaches away and in and away and in. Place the right toes down a little closer to your face. Lift the hips, left leg lengthens. Knee pulls in, exhale, right knee bends. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. 1 more time, reach and crunch. Left toes come down, knees to the ground. Untuck your toes, sit up onto your shins. Roll your shoulders a few times. Notice all that gunky stuff that can come out of the shoulders and the neck. Come into stillness. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, cross one thumb over the other, and work on just bringing your elbows toward each other. And then open the elbows away as if you're trying to bring them forward, then squeeze together. You can keep your hands to the low back. Open the elbows and squeeze them together. You got it. 2 more like that. Squeeze, exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Fabulous. Release your hands. 1 more time. Forearms down on the mat, elbows under the shoulders. Tuck your toes, knees and hips float. Up to you. Toes walk in. You can practice one of the 2 things we just did, or lift one leg up, whatever you want to start with, and just practice doing a little tiny hop up and down. And just like 3 times on one side, and then switch to bring the opposite leg up. Then do the same thing, just rocking back. Maybe you get a little air time, maybe you don't, it doesn't matter. And then the right toes or left toes, whatever, come down. Knees come down. Sit back onto your shins. Hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Draw the elbows forward, inhale, open, open, so you're like rounding almost. Then we exhale, open up so the elbows draw together. Yeah, inhale, open. Exhale, draw it back. And open. Pull it back. 2 more times. One more. Beautiful. Release. Let the hands come down. Maybe shake out the arms a little. Okay. Well, let's sit down onto the hips. If you need your blanket or block to be comfortable in a seated position here, please use them. Start with Dandasana staff pose, hands beside the hips, sitting tall. Right toes drop out to the right, heel draws into the perineum to bring sole of right foot to inner left thigh. At this point, your fingers can reach behind so you can bring your chest to face forward. If it's available, hands reach for the left foot. Breathe in, breathe out. The right leg is relaxed out to the right. You can always have a block under the outer right knee. Breathe in and out. And release, come all the way up. Right knee faces the ceiling, sole of foot is on the mat. Right arm can hug the right leg to help you sit tall. You could stay right here. If it's available with ease, your right arm inside right leg, hands reach forward for the left foot to start. And we work on keeping the sole of the right foot down, knee hugging into the outer body. When the right shoulder is ahead of the right shin, the right arm can wrap around the right leg and the left hand can reach back for the right hand. Your chest keeps reaching forward. Beautiful. And let's gently just release from there. Let your right leg lengthen down. You're nice and tall. Hands can be back down by your sides. Left toes relax out to the left, and the heel draws into the inner right thigh. So we find a nice bit of length through the spine. The pelvis is neutral. Hands could stay on the mat or point behind so you can start to fold over your right leg. Remember, you can have a block under the left leg when it becomes available. The hands can reach forward for the right heel. Breath is in and out of the nose. Feel your belly onto your thigh. And release to come all the way up. We'll fold the left leg in. You could grab onto the left leg to help you sit really tall in your spine. Enjoy all this space. When it becomes available, your chest can slide forward, left arm inside left leg, and the hands could reach for the right foot. Sole of left foot stays down, the knee stays into the body, it doesn't open out, and the chest inches forward. When the left shoulder is ahead of the left shin, that means there's space for the left arm to reach back, and then the right hand can reach back, and the chest can reach forward. We breathe in and out. And you find the space that it's easy to breathe. And release. Sit all the way up. Left leg lengthens forward. Dandasana staff pose. Sit tall. Exhale, hands could come behind. We start to fold forward over both legs. When available, hands reach for the heels. Inhale, sit a little taller through the chest. As you exhale, draw the chest forward and down. Use your strength of your hands on the mat or on your heels to help your heart move forward. Your belly draws in, your hips slide a little bit back. Maybe you don't feel them physically move on your mat, but you can feel the sensation of the weight pulling back there. Breathe. You can soften out of your Ujjayi breath at this time if you haven't already, just naturally. Moving into your equal parts breath. Inhales and exhales are of equal length. Do your best. And let's release to sit all the way up. Draw your heels in toward the perineum. Let the knees get wide. You are tall, hanging onto your ankles. Let the outer thighs work down to the ground. You could bring your hands onto the knees. Help the outer thighs get down. They don't have to get all the way there. Just do that work to find some connection. The soles of your feet start to open toward the ceiling. If available, you could bring your hands forward, but you definitely don't need to. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Let's come all the way up. Close through the legs. Give the legs a little shake. Scooch the hips down. Make sure you have a bolster with you and just slide the bolster to the left side of your mat if you're laying down on your back. Knees are bent, feet are on the mat, shoulder blades flat. Draw your belly in, knees stack over the hips so your hands can come onto the kneecaps. And just start to draw circles with your knees. Then go the other way. Come to stillness, your right knee stays into the chest, left leg lengthens down. And just hang out here. Breathe all the way in. And out. From here, we're moving into a twist. So your left hand can guide your right knee over and down to the left, but let's land the knee and the ankle onto the bolster. So just get yourself situated there and let your chest face the ceiling. One more full breath in here. And out. Now from here, we'll keep the right leg on the bolster and just bring your right arm over to the left. So you're onto the left side of your body now. Then left arm reaches ahead of you, so it could be your pillow. So you can easily start to open your hips toward the ground and land in a half frog. So eventually the left quadricep faces down, and now you're basically laying on your belly, but you've got your right leg supported with your bolster. So you could comfortably adjust all the way down onto your belly if you like, or you can kind of stay halfway on your side if that feels better for you. You can even look over to the left, so resting the right side of your head on your hands. Beautiful. So from here, nice and easy, just come up onto your elbows. So you're in a Sphinx pose. Feel that lovely opening in the hips. And look over your left shoulder, bend your left knee, and then look forward. Do that 2 more times. Look over the left side, bend the left knee, look forward, lengthen. 1 more time. And look forward. Beautiful. Look over to the right side, float your right foot up and down. Look forward and over to the right, lift the foot up and look forward as it comes down. 1 more time, over to the right, lift up and down. Beautiful. Bend your left knee, look over your right shoulder and bring your right foot to the ceiling. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let your right foot come down and just kind of tick-tock your left foot side to side. Might feel a little awkward, just let it kind of move as it can. Notice the tension it can release in the low back. Pretty awesome, right? And then release, left leg all the way down. Now from here, just slide your hips over to the right of your yoga mat. So once again, you can turn to lay on your back and bring both knees to face the ceiling. Belly in, flat with the back onto the mat. Pick up your bolster and press it to the ceiling. Draw your belly in. Reach the bolster to the wall ahead of you or away from you, overhead, and then back up. Reach the bolster away, straight arms as best as you can, back to the ceiling. One more time, reach, and up to the ceiling. Lower the bolster over and down to your right. Knees stack over the hips, draw circles with the knees as the hands come onto the kneecaps. Circle the other way. Come all the way to stillness as you lengthen right leg down, left knee hugs into the body. Move into a twist. Left leg comes over and down onto the bolster. Let the chest just face the ceiling. Breath in and out of the nose. Let's slowly start to shift the body so that you are laying on your right side more. And your right fingers can start to reach toward top of mat. And you can start to face the hips downward, but you can stay kind of in like a in-between position at first. Just hang out here. And if it's comfortable for you, come fully into your supported half frog so that you're fully facing down with the support of your left leg on the bolster. And maybe you rest on the left side of the head. Nice and easy. Let's come up onto the elbows. Do a little nerve flossing. So look over your right shoulder, bend the right knee, then look forward, lengthen the leg. 2 more times. Look forward. 1 more. And look forward. Look over left shoulder. Left foot floats. When we look forward, left foot comes down. Do that 2 more times. Beautiful. Bend your right knee. Look over left shoulder. Float the left leg. And then let the right foot just kind of tick-tock side to side a bit. Whatever that may look like for you. Nice and easy. Release that leg down as you look forward. Left leg lengthens down. We'll slowly turn back onto our right side so you can scooch over and turn around onto your back. You could slide the bolster behind the backs of your legs if you like. That could be lovely for your Shavasana, but no pressure. Either way, we're settling in for our resting pose. Maybe you want to relax the arms overhead. Whatever feels comfortable for you here. Just get the back of your hips flat and balanced from the sides. And do the same with your shoulders and shoulder blades. Close the eyes. Follow your breath in and out of your nose. Now aiming to have your exhales twice as long as your inhales. Notice everything slowing down and softening. Feel your skin soften and your muscles relax. Feel the benefits of all of your hard work. Sink a little deeper. Allowing yourself to appreciate the time, the quiet, the calm. And on your next breath in, invite a little more length and strength into your body. Maybe enjoy a few long stretches, maybe a yawn or two. Eventually, just bending through the knees. You could step on your bolster if you were using it for a moment before bringing knees into chest. But eventually, just giving yourself a hug and rocking side to side. Then roll all the way to one side and press yourself up into a seat, a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Let's bring palms to Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. And just notice how you're feeling. Remind yourself of your intention. and let it go. Let's draw a complete breath in of loving gratitude into ourselves, and an exhale of love and gratitude for everyone else. And thank you for our practice today. Namaste. And I hope you feel wonderfully moved and strengthened, lengthened, and relaxed. See you again next time. Much love, everyone. Bye.